Hello everyone, welcome to Royal Palace online classes. So today in vectors we will discuss multiplication of vectors. Multiplication of vectors has two methods. One is scalar multiplication, other one is vector multiplication. First one, let us discuss scalar product. It is also called dot product. Scalar product are also called dot product. Dot product, what is the meaning of this is a bar dot b bar is equal to ab cos theta. Dot product of two vectors can be defined as the product of their magnitudes and cosine of angle between them. Suppose there are two vectors a bar and b bar, a bar and b bar. Take angle theta. If you want to find dot product, the value of the dot product is take the magnitude of A, magnitude of B, take the cosine of the angle between them and just multiply. And after multiplication, the resultant is, the answer what you are getting is a scalar. Resultant is equal to a scalar. That's why it is called as scalar product. Scalar product, that is the meaning. Example for this, when you are studying your syllabus, in next chapters you will get the example for scalar product. One example is work. Work, if you know in your previous classes, you can write it. Work is a dot product of F bar dot S bar, force and displacement. So this W is equal to Fs cos theta. The answer what you are getting is a scalar. Work, energy and power all are scalars only. They don't have direction. And power also, power is equal to F bar dot V bar, that is Fv cos theta. Fv cos theta. And if you want to do the dot product of, position vector, suppose if a bar is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, b bar is equal to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. Now if you want to do a bar dot b bar, take each term of a, multiply with all terms of b, ax bx, I bar dot I bar, I cap dot I cap plus ax by, I dot j plus ax bz, I dot k. Next, take each term of this and again multiply, ay bx plus ay bx, j dot I, j cap dot I cap plus ay by, j cap dot j cap plus ay bz, j cap dot k cap. Next, you take z and multiply all the three, az bx, k dot I plus az by, k dot j plus Az bz, Az bz, k dot k. Now you can simplify this. I dot I, magnitude of I is 1. So 1 into 1. What is angle between I and I? Angle between two same vectors is always 0. So this is 1 you will get. What is angle between I and j? 90. So I dot j will be 0. So this you can cancel. And I dot k also 0. And j dot I also 0, because angle between I and j is 90 degrees. Cos 90 is 0. The dot product of two perpendicular vectors is always 0. J dot j is equal to 1, because 1 into 1 cos 0. J dot k is also 0. And k dot I is also 0. K dot j also 0. K dot k is 1. So therefore, what you will get directly? A bar dot b bar is equal to A bar dot b bar is equal to ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. No need to write I and j here, because what answer you are getting is a number, it is a scalar, and scalar product of two perpendicular vectors will be 0. And next type of multiplication what you have to study is vector product. Vector product. Vector product. It is also called cross product. It is also called cross product. So in this, after multiplying two vectors, you will get another vector, that is a bar cross b bar. A bar cross b bar is equal to c bar. If you multiply two vectors, here you got scalars, here you got vectors. That is called vector product. The magnitude of c bar is equal to what you can write? AB sin theta. AB sin theta. So cross product can be defined as the product of magnitude of two vectors and sine of the angle between them. Next, how to find direction? Direction of c bar. Direction of c bar, how to find? So how to find direction of c bar is, for the two methods are there, two rules are there. You can remember any one rule and you can find it. You draw A and B on a plane, that is either on board or on your paper. Let us take this is A bar, this is B bar. Okay, this is A bar, this is B bar. Take your right hand and place your palm exactly perpendicular to the plane. You have to place like this and roll your fingers in the direction of product. What is the direction of product here? A bar cross B bar. So roll your fingers in the direction of product. Thumb gives the direction of C bar. So C bar is outside now. C bar is outside. This is the symbol for out. C bar is towards you. Or if you feel difficult to apply this, you can apply one more rule. Take a screw or take your pen. Assume it as screw. Keep that screw perpendicular to the vectors. Keep perpendicular to the vectors and roll it. Roll it in the direction of product. Product is A bar cross B bar, like this. So this is the direction. The screw is coming out. Suppose if you do B bar cross A bar, screw is entering inside. That means A bar cross B bar is not equal to B bar cross A bar. Okay, magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equal to B bar cross A bar. In case of dot product, A dot B, A bar dot B bar is equal to B bar dot A bar. But here, A bar cross B bar, A bar cross B bar is not equal to B bar cross A bar. And example for this is torque. Torque is an example. Tau bar is equal to tau bar is equal to r bar cross f bar, r bar cross f bar. Okay. And how to find cross product of position vectors? How to find cross product of position vectors? Cross product. Suppose you take a bar is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. B bar is equal to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. Okay. You want to do a bar cross b bar. The operation what you want to do is a bar cross b bar. So that is, you can write like this. You take a determinant form I, you can write this minus j k. Okay. I minus j k. Then write the first, you would write a bar components because you are doing a bar cross b bar. Write their coefficients ax, ay, az. Next write the coefficients of b bar, bx, by, bz. Now how to solve this? First put I into close I components and cross multiply, while you are coming down plus, going up minus. So close I components, ay into bz minus by into az. Next minus j, j you close, coming down, cross multiply the remaining terms. Remaining terms you cross multiply, ax bz, bz, close it, bx az minus bx az plus k into k you close, coming down, cross multiply. Write this, you have to cross multiply. This k you have to close. Coming down positive, ax by minus bx ay. This is how you have to do cross multiplication of the position vectors, and you will get practiced while you are doing problems, or when you come across the cross product while you are solving, you will get practice about this cross product. Many examples are there, many examples you will get. And one more thing you can always remember, the answer what you are getting, or the vector what is the resultant of a bar cross b bar is perpendicular to both the vectors. Sometimes they will ask a question, find a vector which is perpendicular to both vectors a bar and b bar, means indirectly is asking you to find c bar. And the cross product of two parallel vectors will be always 0, and if a vector is multiplied by n, then it is parallel to the previous one. Suppose if you want to make a vector which is parallel to a bar, then you have to write b bar is equal to a number into a bar. Then you can tell that a bar is parallel to b bar. And two parallel vectors, how can you verify whether they are parallel? If you do cross product, if you do a bar cross b bar, you will get 0. If a bar cross b bar is equal to 0, then they are said to be parallel. If a bar dot b bar is equal to 0, a bar dot b bar is equal to 0, then they are said to be perpendicular. Then A is perpendicular to B. A is perpendicular to B. Suppose if they ask you to find the component of B bar, if they ask you to find, A bar dot B bar is equal to AB cos theta. Component of B means B cos theta. B cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by B, A. That means first do the dot product. then take the magnitude of A and divide, then you will get the component of B. This is one of the component. If you want another component, B sin theta also you can find. B sin theta is equal to A bar cross B bar, A bar cross B bar by A. Okay, like this we can find. And what is a component means? When a vector is represented in a plane, instead of representing along x and y, if a vector is represented in a plane like this, A bar is represented like this, whose magnitude is A. If this angle is theta, so if this angle is theta, if you want to find this, you take it as x, this you take it as y. By using trigonometry, you can write sin theta is equal to y by A, cos theta is equal to x by A. Then from this y is equal to, you can write A sin theta, then x is equal to, you can write A cos theta. So x is called horizontal component of A and y is called vertical component of A. These are the two components, y component and x component. Therefore, A bar can be written as A cos theta I cap plus A sin theta j cap. If you want to find magnitude, how to find magnitude? Root of A cos theta whole square plus root of A cos theta whole square plus A sin theta whole square. Again you will get it as A only. Okay. This is how you have to represent in component form. So while you are finding magnitude, you are adding two vectors here, I and j. You have to use parallelogram law of vectors. So what is angle between I and j? 90. So parallelogram law of vectors, what you will get? Here in place of A cos theta is there, in place of B, A sin theta is there. If you use parallelogram law of vectors, root of A cos theta whole square plus A sin theta whole square, A sin theta whole square under root, and cos theta is 90. A cos theta into A sin theta into 90, you cos 90 you will get 0. So magnitude again you will get it as A. So this is how you have to remember. And A bar cross B bar is not equal to B bar cross A bar, but A bar cross B bar is equal to minus of B bar cross A bar. Okay. This is about the cross product. So examples you will get in the future classes. Thank you everyone for joining me.